Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to my video. So if you guys don't know, this is my husband, Steven. Today we are going to be doing the challenge that my husband does my makeup. I basically have all my most used products out. Some he has not seen before and some he has, so hopefully he remembers where to put everything. But basically, I hope you guys enjoy. I post every Wednesday and Saturday. This is just a little bit of like a special video, so I don't normally post on Fridays, but I hope that you guys stick around and go ahead and stay tuned and see if this is a fail or a nail it situation. So let's get into it, guys. Okay.
Alright, so I'm guessing foundation goes first, right? I hope I'm not wasting your fucking... I hope I'm not wasting your...
Okay. So you have to tell them what you're doing.
I'm putting this on this.
I'll hold the product so they can see.
I don't know what I'm doing, but this is gonna be fun.
Did you just say it's gonna be fine?
I said it's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but whatever. Go get that glow on the face. Am I doing it too hard?
No.
Okay. Is this what women do to like cover their face?
Yeah, this is what this is foundation, so.
So I got the first step right.
Sort of. So, in some women's view. Some women just go straight to the foundation. It just really depends on your skin. Like, you know, like if I'm oily, I would usually use an oil solution that mats me out.
That mats you out? I've never heard that before.
Well, yeah, because you skipped the whole damn step. You can't.
Stop it.
What?
You're gonna look beautiful.
Okay.
Alright, how do women do this? They do, I don't know. I've seen a video where they do this. They do the jawline, right?
Oh my god!
They like pop out the cheekbones, right? Is that the thing? I feel like I'm coloring your face with this, but that's what you're supposed to do, right? Gotta bring out the cheekbones, okay? Alright, you know, with this looking all clobby, right? Let's get the cheeks, right? Let's get the face.
Oh my god.
Alright, just go with the flow. Alright.
Actually, this side looks very good.
Let me get the cheekbones there.
Okay. Okay, I think we're done with the foundation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're still gonna need this, so... Okay, what's next? What do I do after?
We gotta cut the eyebrows. We gotta like trim them right here.
Oh, we're not cutting my eyebrows.
Why?
No.
Are you like able to like tell me?
No, just...
Let's do that.
Okay.
The eyelashes.
Eyelashes?
That's what the eyelash is for, right?
No! No, okay, just for safety reasons. That's my eyebrow pencil.
No, it's not. That's what I want to do. I want to
Okay.
tighten up the...
Okay, tighten up. Okay. All right.
All right. Get a little close here. Oh my god. All right, do you just like color it in? I think you do color it in, right? Yeah, let's color it in. Okay, that's definitely... Okay, that's a no-go. I don't like that. All right. So, let's go ahead and...
You have to put color on it. What are you going to do with it? Maybe you should put... Okay. Maybe you should do this step first.
Oh.
No.
This is going like your...
There you go. Had to help him out a little bit. He was confused. Okay. So most people like dab it. Okay.
What is it? What does this do?
It just adds like a second layer of like color and like mattifies. Well, some powders mattify, some powder add like shine, some powders are translucent. Okay, so we're done with that. Are you just brushing air?
I'm like making sure it's not in one cloudy spot.
Okay. I'm gonna have to wash my brushes after this.
Ooh, look at that. Alright, what do I do next?
Ooh, whatever you want to do. Oh, okay.
My turn.
Okay, you can wear it. Okay, maybe you should do something like this next.
I just used this.
You didn't use product though. Like you just used a brush on my face.
What is this? What?
Read the back of it. You bought it for me for Christmas. You should know what it is.
Hey, I told them like, hey, what is a good thing for my wife for Christmas? And they were like, oh, what color is she wearing?
So this they're supposed to be able to see. This is the contour that you're applying.
I have no idea what that is.
It defines my cheekbones and stuff.
Oh, that's what I want. Oh, yeah. Like, do you dab it?
No, you like.
Alright. Does it look good?
Does it look good?
I guess it looks the same. I mean,
My nose is just.
because it's just bursting it all in your
I know.
nose. Alright.
My big nose.
I said your nose.
Oh, I was like, I have a small little nose.
Alright. This way. Go light.
Do it.
Do you do anything like below here?
For the safety of my eyes, I had to tell him.
Like, does this just go on there or?
I don't know. What do you do?
Alright. Does it or does it not?
Yeah, so.
Oh. Alright.
It's insane.
That's a no-go. Don't touch the tip of it.
So you just like that.
What the freak?
Just, yeah. That should have enough product on it.
Dang. Alright. So I need this, right?
Okay, so tell me, while you're doing my makeup, tell me what your morning routine consists of.
Of mine?
Yeah. Like, you know how I have to get up, do my hair, do my makeup, pick out an outfit.
Well, my outfit's the same thing every day.
No, I'm talking about like on a Saturday or Sunday or a day you don't have work. Like a day that we're doing something. Like, we're going like grocery shopping or something. Like, what do you do? When you wake up, what do you do? Like, what's your I know you get in the shower.
Okay, well, I go to the shower, I shave, just so I don't get yelled at for not having a fresh shave. Get smelling right, you know what I'm saying? Get, like, the cologne on. Mm-hmm. But by the time I get out, I already have my clothes picked up. Oh. It's just something.
You didn't finish my eyebrows.
I don't want to do that.
But you have to. It's my everyday routine. Here.
Like, do I do the outline or do I go in the middle?
I do both. So you get out of your shower, you brush your teeth, and then you just throw clothes on and you're ready?
Okay, that's definitely not right.
Just keep going.
No!
You're fine.
I need to get that off. How do I get it off? Makeup wipes?
No, you're fine. Just go like that. See? All gone. Okay.
Alright.
And then you eat breakfast, and then you're just ready to go. You don't have to do anything else. No?
No, I'm just trying to focus on this. So I usually get in the shower. Freaking. This is probably wrong, but okay, whatever.
Did you just break it? Oh, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, it's on it. Okay, it's a little bad, but it's not that bad.
What do you mean it's bad?
It's not that bad.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Then finish.
It like chipped off like right in here.
That's right. You just owe me a new one.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna pay for it regardless. And
I have my own money.
I'm about to give you a unibrow.
No.
I'm about to.
No.
All right, here we go. Doing the unibrow.
No, don't waste that product. You look so intense.
What do you mean?
Like you look like so like. Is this how you look at work?
No.
Oh, so you aren't focused at work? Ow! Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Enough with the eyebrows. Let's see if I can get like a different color so that it will. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. The blue. I feel like that's a little better. Maybe if we turn it up. There we go. Okay. So what's next? So maybe you should do like some eyeshadows. Maybe pick some colors from these two palettes. We have the All Day. Is that the All Day palette? What is that?
I don't know.
It's the. Let me see.
Ooh.
Let me see. Born to Run palette by Urban Decay, and then we have the Soft Glam by Anastasia. So, I'll give you some brushes so you can successfully. You know what? I'm not gonna trust you with brushes. Just
No,
use
let me
your
do
hand.
it. I got an idea.
Oh, God.
I got the right colors.
This is my only clean one right now. So, oof. Okay, there we go. I have translucent powder on it. I was setting my makeup. He's getting intense. Look at his face.
So many choices.
I talked about these on my last video, and they're so yummy. Like, especially because it's been like super hot in San Diego, at least for me. Keeps me hydrated. I just seen a color in the corner of my eye, and I'm kind of scared.
Okay.
Oh, that's very beautiful. I look like a pretty princess. I look like a pretty princess. I was about to say he watches me do my eyeshadow a lot, so he surprisingly knows to clean it off. You have to tell them what color. Okay, I'll tell them what color you're using. So the first color he used was this orange color. It's called Baja. It's right here. And then the next color he used is a salmon pink color called Still Shot. It's right here. So I love this palette. I really do. I bought it when he was at MCT because I really wanted to do like a pretty 4th of July look. And these have like so many pretty colors. As you can see. I broke this blue one.
Look at me. Oh my.
I broke this blue one in like 2018. I was so sad because I loved using it when I wore like all black. It's called Big Sky. I only have like a little bit left, but I'll show you like a swatch of it.
Do you put any like under here too? No.
The eyeshadow?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. But it's super pretty. It's like this mermaid color. Let's see if I can get the light on it a little bit more. It's like this I totally put this in a wrong spot. I'm trying to twist my hand open. Get a little bit of those things.
All right, close your eyes.
So it like looks like that. Like, see how it's like super. It looks really bold, like in the palette, but it comes out super light and super like green and pretty. So I really, really like it. You proud of yourself?
I am.
Very beautiful.
All right. So we got to do the other one.
See, like even this one's like super, like.
All right.
Look.
Gotta do the other one.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. Okay.
Send it.
What is your job in the U.S. military?
What is my job? Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go with like a little crazy look. Women probably don't do this, but
You'd be surprised.
this is a new look.
Like, you know the Louis Vuitton fashion show that I always watch? They would not do this. Actually, they might. They might. Louis Vuitton's kind of crazy like that. I'm a bird. But okay, you didn't answer me. What's your job in the U.S. Military? Well, he's in the
Secret
Marines.
Forces.
Secret Forces.
No, I'm kidding. So I deal
He
with.
works with Barney.
So what I do is I help Marines or do their like paperwork and their pay and entitlements when they go on like deployments, right? So like if a unit's going out on a deployment or whatever, I take care of like their money situation, their like entitlements, like stuff that they rate over
He can't talk
wherever they are. So if a Marine's out in Kuwait or whatever, I'm running all of his entitlements so he can put lead downrange, basically.
Do you like the Marine Corps?
Do I like the Marine Corps? It has its ups and downs, but I really can't complain.
Okay. What was your dream job when you were going into, before you knew anything about the Marines? Like, now that you have 3 years on you, don't use that experience. But when we were babies dating and stuff, and you were talking about enlisting, what was your, I know what it was, but what was your dream job going into the military? Like, specifically the Marines?
Well, I wanted to go like a security force, like a spec ops or whatever, does like the crazy stuff you see on TV or whatever. But I also wanted to do like anything that dealt with like drug trafficking, like catching bad people before the Marine Corps. So
because you always wanted to be like a police officer.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of what he's focusing on right now. He gets out in a year, but I don't think we're gonna do this type of video like that I'm about to say until like maybe like next August or September. But we definitely will. He is thinking about switching to another branch once he gets out. So we know what branch he wants to go to, but we're not going to say anything publicly until everything gets processed. But yeah, so we're super excited. I mean, the Marine Corps has been good to us. Are you done with the eyeshadow? Yeah. The Marine Corps has been good to us and everything so far. So, okay. So
that's 9 questions.
That was only 3.
All right, what's the next question?
Well, first, you need to do, you want to do the blush? Yeah. So, I'm using the Too Faced Love Blush.
Is that going to match?
I don't know. I just don't want you ruining my good blush.
Where's your good black freaking stuff at? I need to match the color.
This will be fine.
No, it won't. It's
just
pink.
try it. All blush is pink.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're only supposed to... Okay, you know what? I'm not supposed to say anything. Okay, so when you get out, where are we going? Do we want to go back to Texas? Do we want to go back to Yuba City? Do we want to stay in San Diego?
Definitely not California.
Yeah, I think we're going to go back and stay
Definitely not California.
I think we're going to go back and stay with his dad in Texas until he gets into his new unit, or not unit, what is it called?
Branch.
So Steven got me this Hyper Real Glow by MAC. I love these colors. They're so pretty. I'm going to swatch them for you because they're just so pretty. Look at that. This is bad lighting.
What?
This is bad lighting.
Alright, come on, I'm not done. Right. Let's go.
But they're pretty. And if you follow me on Instagram...
What do I use these for?
They're highlights. So wherever you want my face to glow, you put that.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's new. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more questions because we're almost done. So the next one, how are you dealing with infertility and losses? And what other advice can you give other men
that are going through the same thing?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about like the first time that we had the problem. I mean, I was still in shock for like months and months, but then when I realized what really happened, it just started like wearing on me. And then the next time, I felt like I was prepared for it, but I really wasn't.
But it wasn't, because the next time, the second miscarriage was with our twins.
Yeah, and that one probably was the most difficult one that I could like say I went through. But the only advice that I have is to just like don't like give up hope. Don't think it's the end of the world. Don't think it's her problem, or don't think it's your problem until you fully know what's going on. And then if it is one of you guys, or if it's your wife or it's your husband or whatever, I would actually sit down with them and see what plan B or plan A all the way to plan X is before you like truly give up. So
because I remember like when we were like going through the first and second time, and between our first miscarriage and our second miscarriage with the twins, we actually had 2 chemical pregnancies. And chemical pregnancies, yeah, chemical pregnancies are when you basically
go.
When you basically I'm sorry. Okay. Chemical pregnancies are basically when you get pregnant, you get the positive pregnancy test 7 to 14 days after your missed period or your ovulation or whatever situation you're at, whenever you get the pregnancy positive test. And it's basically when mine happened. The first one happened 7 days after I got the positive pregnancy test, and the second one happened literally maybe like 72 hours after I got it. So we did have those. So those, I mean, they still hurt, but they weren't as traumatic as the first in our twins, right?
Yeah, but the thing, like, just the advice part is just like have a plan from A to X or whatever, and look at your like things you can do, like what you can do for each other, what other opportunities are out there. If you're stationed out in like San Diego or a big major city, I'm pretty sure you'll find something that can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Small cities, I'm pretty sure. But when we lost Braden, it kind of hit me like really hard, because we never made it that far. We never really expected it, because it never we didn't even plan it. Like,
yeah, it was,
we didn't even like,
I was on birth control,
be like, hey, like, let's try. We're just doing our daily lives or whatever. She comes to my office or whatever, and I remember it today, Starbucks and a croissant, and it had like a little thing saying I'm pregnant or whatever.
It said bun in the oven, and he was like, what?
Yeah, it took me a minute, but then when I finally found out that it was she was pregnant, I couldn't believe it. But at the same time, I was like, hey, what if this happens again?
We were really scared, and it was really hard to process, especially because at this point it wasn't just a positive pregnancy test. Like, we got to see him. We got to see his heartbeat. Steven got to see him. Steven got to see his heartbeat. He got to see him wiggling around. Like, we got to know he was a boy. Like, so it had a lot more, like, emotions behind it than the last ones. Right?
Yeah, but there was other complications going on that wasn't her fault or my fault that we didn't know before we knew we had Brayden. But this time, whenever we start trying or whenever it happens, we know now that we are good to go, and we processed out the elimination of it being something that we could have fixed or we could have done before we knew. So we did like tests. We checked up with the doctor, with multiple doctors, to weigh their options on, hey, like, you're good to get pregnant or you're not. We just compared both doctors and they were saying the same thing. So then we gave it like a week. We're like, okay, let's try whatever. We're good to go. Let's start eating right. Let's just live our life. Don't force it. Don't do whatever, because if you bring stress on yourself, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So the only advice I can give, like, guys and dudes or whatever, man, just keep your head up. It's gonna happen. God may say, no, it's not your time yet. Just don't give up. Don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at yourself, because things happen for a reason and things will get better with time. You just gotta use each other as like a stepping stone to help yourself up every day. Because, I mean, that's what you got married for, right? Situations like this. So just keep your head up. Keep trying. Don't let it defeat you. Keep trying. Keep getting back up, even though it's hard. But if you really want a child, if you really, like, with this struggle that everyone has, it's not like really rare. It's common. I would say just keep trying. Don't give up. It's hard, but just stay positive. That's all I can give them.
And then the last question before we'll do my makeup or do this.
No, what's the last question?
Okay, the last question is remember when we first started out doing the infertility treatments and you were very reluctant on doing like the sperm analysis and blood tests on your end? I've seen a lot of women on infertility groups, and a lot of women have come up to me from the spousal page and they were like, my husband thinks he's manly, he doesn't want to do this stuff, blah, blah, blah. What advice could you give them that you took under your own wing when you were in that situation? Like, he was not bad. He was not like, oh, it's your fault. He was just like, he was not wanting to do the blood test. He was not wanting to do the sperm analysis because he was scared of the results. What? And once he did it, everything was fine on his end. So what would be some advice to give either the wife or the husband or the spouse? What pushed you to really do those when you weren't wanting to do them?
So with the sperm stuff, where I had to just like do the thing in a cup, I looked at it as like, if I don't do it and I don't get what I need to a person, right? They can't find out what's wrong. They can't figure out if I'm the problem or she's a problem. I'm just gonna be sitting there thinking like, oh, I'm fine. I have the best sperm in the world or whatever. But you can't, if you honestly, if you really want a child and you're really trying, for me, I wanted a child so bad that I was like, okay, whatever. Like, what if this helps? This finds like a problem and why we're not getting pregnant? I would do it. And the number one thing, like back on the other question, is don't blame the person that's going to carry the baby. Because it's the worst possible thing you can do. Because it could be your end at the end of the day, or it could be hers. But if it is hers, you need to accept that and help her in other ways that can fix the problem. Or if it doesn't, be there for her. Let her know, like, hey, this is what's going to happen. Like, I'm here to help you. Don't make her feel like shit more than she is, because, like, being told you can't have kids or you have problems that you were born with that you can't fix, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to... if I put myself on a woman's shoes and I got told that, I don't know how I would react. But back to the thing, if you don't want to do it, then why are you even trying? That's what I was telling myself. Yes, I was hesitant when she told me, hey, you got to do this for a doctor, and I have to give this to him, and they collect all your stuff or whatever. And I was like, why? Like, I'm fine, like, whatever. But then I talked to myself, whatever. I was just cooling off and stuff, and I was like, what if I have a problem and we continue to keep getting pregnant, and it's my fault, you know?
Like that it ends in a miscarriage or whatever.
Exactly. And if I didn't fix it, I'm literally driving her insane, thinking it's her fault. but deep down I know it's mine if I didn't get tested. You know? Mm-hmm. What I would say is just do the test, do whatever the wife needs you to do to help.
Or the spouse.
Or the spouse, my bad. I say wife all the time. Just take that step, because if you don't take that step, you're not going to find out what is wrong, what's going on.
And it wasn't even embarrassing, because I was able, if you go through LabCorp, I was able to drop it off for him as long as I had an ID with me. So honestly, he was at the comfort of his own home, and I feel like that helped a lot out too, right?
Yeah, it was just weird doing it in a cult for like the first time. Like, why am I doing this or whatever? But at the same time, you got to look at the whole bigger picture.
Yeah.
And they were really professional about it. They were really on the top of their game or whatever for it. But yeah, I'm
gonna finish this way.
This infertility thing is like an ass kicker, but we can kick its ass even worse. So I mean, all the people out there that are dealing with it, just look at her video, look at our journey. You can fight it. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna take time.
Well, it's not gonna be easy, but
it's not gonna be easy. But if you keep that positive mindset, anything's possible. Yeah. Everything will become easy. So just take my advice, take her advice through all her videos, and just that's all I got.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. This is the outcome look. I feel very beautiful. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So please subscribe and follow our journey. As you can tell, we'll be doing more videos where we can get his output and get my output. I'm actually going to be doing a video probably in a week or a week and a half. It's going to be called How to Go Through Infertility When You Are Both Adopted. So it's very hard. But that will be
That's whole other crazy subject.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole nother topic. So I hope that you guys support me. Subscribe. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, and I will keep on doing some of these crazy videos throughout the week. Thank you guys so much. Love ya.